This is going to be a new series on Technical Trader Explains. I am Maija. I'm a technical trader. I trade stocks, I trade Forex, and I'm mostly an analytical technical trader. So I mainly focus on charts only and technical analysis. I do look at some news from time to time just to stay in the loop of what the market is doing. But for the most part, how I trade is based on technicals only. So I use indicators and I use just my charts. That's it. Candlestick patterns, and moving averages, and we'll get into all of that. But on this video today for Technical Trader Explains, we're going to be talking about support and resistance. So this is for just the beginner trader who just wants to understand support and resistance on a simplified level, like the most simplest that you can get it. And then as we go on, as time goes on, I will get into more deeper advanced stuff when it comes to everything that I'm explaining in this series, Technical Trader Explains. So let's go into support. This is support simplified. Basically, it's an area that keeps price from going lower. And sometimes, I know you guys probably have heard, there's a saying that is the ceiling becomes the floor. So we're going to go into that really quickly. I can show you guys support here. This is a Forex chart. So this is GBP USD. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example of support. So here we have support here. As you can see, one second. As you can see here, price comes down, right? It breaks through into this support here too. So it breaks through support, it comes down, and then it bounces off of this area right here. 1 second. So price comes down and it bounces off of this area. Now, some people say don't want to consider this a bounce, but this is a touch. It's not just the line here. It's an area. Remember the definition, an area that keeps price from going lower. So this is an area where price bounced off of, and it's keeping price from going lower, right? Price can go lower. So it bounces, price bounces from this area here, and it comes up, hits this right here, bounces and it comes up. This is what is called resistance, and we'll get into that next. So you can see price over here. Another example, price is coming down, coming down, coming down. As you can see, it's consolidating here. And price, this is where it actually touches the line. But then again, you know, it's not the line, you guys. It's an area, because price can also come down and go and close beyond the line, and it'll still be support. So this area, this line right here, this area is where support is. I'll put it this way. So this is support, right? You see, support, price comes down, boom. You have support here. It's supporting price. So this is supporting price, right? And it bounces up. Okay, price comes down here. This area is supporting price, keeping it from going lower. Doesn't mean that it can't go lower. It's just keeping it from going lower for this time of where price was at this moment, and it bounces and it goes up, right? So then look here for all my stock traders. Don't want to leave you guys out for my stock and my Forex traders. So this is the Kellogg's chart right here. You can see this is a screenshot, but we'll get into the live charts in a minute. This is a screenshot, so you can see price comes up, boom, boom, boom. Support, look at that. This is called a wick. So boom, bounces, it wicks, comes back up, they call it. Bounces, it wicks, it comes back up. Support, you got support here, support here, support here. Comes up, boom, support here, comes back up. And this is an area of resistance. We'll get in that too in a minute. And it comes back down, bounces, support, 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 support. Finally, price comes back up, support, support, support. Now we can get into the live chart. This is Facebook, you guys. So everybody loves Facebook. And I'll show you guys an area of support here. So this is on TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim platform. And if I didn't mention it before, the the chart where I was showing Forex, that was on Trading View. So it's Trading View, TradingView.com. Trading View allows you to see Forex pairs in their charts. So you can see, you guys, price is coming down, and bounces off of this area of support, comes back up, comes down, bounces off of this area of support, comes back up. And this is also another area of support here. So bounces, it's holding. You see, it's keeping price from going lower. It's holding, and then boom, finally takes off, right? Okay. So now resistance, simplified. It's basically an area that keeps price from going higher, which it just showed you guys briefly. The floor becomes the ceiling, which is another saying. Okay. So as you can see here, we'll go back to our support areas. So let's see. Find some resistance. Okay, this is a good one. This looks pretty good. So just send it so you guys can see it a little bit better. Yeah. Delete that so it's not confusing. Okay. See, price comes down. This is support. Remember, this is an area of support here. So this is support. Price wicks, bounces off of this area, comes back up, comes up, boom. It's not going higher than this quote unquote line, but like I said, you guys, it's an area. So it's not bouncing off of this area here. So we'll just put that there like that. So you can see just an area right here. This is resistance. Okay. So resistance. Wait 1 second. And then this is support. Oop. So support, price came down, wicked, went back up, price came down, wicked, went back up. Price tried to break through, right? It tried. It came up to the top of this area. It tried, but it came back down. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Then show you guys for my stock traders. Show you guys some resistance. Even though, when it comes to trading technicals and chart trading, if you understand technical analysis, you can basically trade anything. When it comes to stocks and Forex, the only thing you would have to know is how to get in a position and how to get out of a position, because it's very different based on stocks and Forex. But we'll get into that. But that's a video for another day. So you can see here, this is support. This is an area. Price came down, bounced off this area, went up, came up here, touched this area right here. Closer for you guys. Price came down, boom, bounced, came up here, touched this area of resistance, and then came back down. Okay. There's another brief example, little screenshot here of what we just went over. This was our area of support, and then I showed you guys the resistance. Here's another one. See, price came down, wicked, went back up, support, and then the resistance here, came back up here. They call it rejected this area, came down, support again, and still didn't break through. So if it doesn't break through, it's an area of support, right? And essentially what that means is that there are buyers here. Buyers are supporting the price at this level. So based on previous price patterns, look backing in the past, buyers are here. So anytime price comes down, and this all goes into like what these wicks mean. These candles are information. They're not just, a pretty picture. These candles and how the shapes of them, so to speak, and how they look, it's all information. So how this candle, see how it looks like a cross, like a big cross? This is information. It means that there's buyers here. It means the sellers tried to come down and they tested this support, but there was buyers here that made the candle close up here. But that's something we're going to explain. I'll explain to you guys in another video. But this is how this is support. There's buyers here, and then there's sellers up here. It's because you see how price comes up, people are buying. The sellers came red candle, sellers came down, tested the support. See, there's buyers here. There are people who have buy orders here, and that's how price went up. You see, it came up here. The buyers tested this resistance to see there's sellers here, and there were sellers here, and the sellers came in and took the price down. Okay, same thing over here. It's essentially what you see. These red candles. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red candles. See these 9 red candles? Basically, essentially what that is right here just in one candle, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, that's okay. But essentially what that means is that the buyers tested this level in one candle. And there are sellers here. Price came back down and closed right here. Okay, so tested resistance, testing support. Now, support here, bounce, comes back up, comes back down, bounce, support, comes back up. Now, the sellers are testing this resistance, and it breaks through, right? Price breaks through support. Now, what does that mean? That means that there are not enough buyers who are willing to buy to take out these sellers, okay? So when that happens, the sellers are able to break through this resistance and continue to take the price down. The buyers don't believe that it's a good deal, so to speak, or it's a good time to buy it again. It bounced twice. All of this is information. All this is information when it comes to technical trading. So this is another stock chart. Forgive me. This is a Forex chart. This is Euro USD on a daily chart. So each of these candlesticks is one trading day. So this is a really big red day. You know, October, let's see. Maybe October 19th to 20th. It's really sellers. This is sellers day. They came through, broke the support, and came back, and it tested this resistance. Okay? The buyers tested this resistance to see if they can bring price back up. Nope. It held. So now, this is what was support. You see how this was support over here? Support. There's a break in support. And so now, support becomes resistance. Because the buyers tested this old support. It's resistance now, which caused the price to go back down lower. Alright, you guys. So, that's it for this video on support and resistance. I know we went over a lot. We talked about a lot. We talked about break-in support right here. We talked about retesting support. We also talked about a lot of other things, a lot of other key words that I mentioned. But for the most part, this is the simplified way of what support is. Okay? Price comes down, it bounces, comes back up. Price comes down, it bounces, it comes back up, right? And this is support here. It's better if I show you on this one, right? Comes down, support. Price is being supported here by this area. Price is being rejected here by this resistance. Price comes back down. You can see another break, retest, it comes down. Alright, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Many more to come in my new series, Technical Trader Explains. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video.